Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we just took a lot of damage and we really needed money. So we'll see how this ends up playing out. This is going to be an interesting one. We need to tick forward because we need to do some repairs. We can definitely make it through this next financial report, so that's not the end of the world. 2 of our mechs are now repaired. R&R, huh? We'll keep it cheap. Morale increased by 5. That was actually worthwhile. Fantastic. Well, let's proceed. Our mech warriors are now good to go. And here's our financial report.
I've got the financial report.
Yes, bankruptcy is projected. That is fine, I guess, because we're going to have 4 mechs repaired in 10 days. And we can always sell things if we need to. The Cronus is not going to be repaired for a while. We'll talk Freak Show down. Freak Show will be unavailable for 14 days, morale decreased by 5. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, we need to make some money. Desperately. What do we have available? We've got this battle that might be good. Target vehicles are on deployment with a secondary alliance of mechs. Okay. Hello, what is this? Real battle data. Oh, yes. I don't know what this mech is, but we are going to do this because this doesn't expose one of our mechs to risk. It's entirely possible that this is less of a real test and more of a lazy attempt. Okay. Well, we're going to do this. This is going to get us some money. We will bring the Hatchetman. This is an Orion. We will absolutely accept this. The Cicada is apparently not fully good to go. Which oh yeah, that would be correct, wouldn't it? It lost a weapon or 2, if I recall correctly. It lost its engine core, 320. Engine XL, double heatsink, medium laser, ultra AC5. Yikes. I mean, we've got an engine core 250. This is not going to be an XL engine, I can tell you that. And we lost the double heatsink kit. We don't have any heatsinks on this anyway. So I guess we'd have to put the standard heatsink kit in there. Let's see, this is AC5 ammo. We can just max the armor for right now. It's going to take a long time and be quite expensive. I think we're going to have to just leave the Cicada behind for right now. We only need 3 operational mechs for this particular mission. No, I meant to go to the command center. We'll just have to leave the Cicada behind and hope for the best. So we'll bring the Hatchetman and the Flea. Okay. Let's see what we've got. The Orion should be able to carry us through this and get us some sweet, sweet money. And hopefully, we won't take very much damage. Because we really need to build up some fundage right now. Especially with 3 mechs currently out, that makes things rather difficult. So let's get this loaded in, and we're just going to test drive this Orion that they're apparently trying to reverse engineer. I mean, Orions have existed for a very long time, but whatever. We need to destroy the enemy lance and keep the test mech alive. We've captured a rare pirate mech. Our scientists have been reverse engineering it, but now they say they need real battle data before they can continue. We'd like you to provide that data. We've located a local government lance to use as a guinea pig. Take the mech down to the planet and eliminate that lance. Needless to say, we don't have another of these, so it's imperative that you return it intact. It's entirely possible that this is less of a real test, and more of a lazy attempt at a false flag to sow mistrust between the pirates and the locals, but it pays either way. Indeed it does. Commander, that is the ugliest damn mech I've ever seen. Built like a brick shithouse, though. Stow it, Yang. We're tracking the target lance in this region, Commander. Move up and put this thing through its paces. When you're ready to evac, Commander, I'll pick you up here. Okay, so this is our future evac point. The Orion moves relatively quickly while sprinting, at least in comparison to what I was expecting.
Copy that.
This is water here.
Affirmative.
Okay. The lance is all the way over there.
Copy that. Roger.
So we'll just move up and see what we can find.
Moving to position.
You know what? I need to look at the armament of the Orion. LRM-20, LBX AC-10, medium pulse laser, 2 of them, and Artemis 4 SRMs. Interesting. So this thing is kind of mixed range.
Wilco. Copy
Well,
that.
let's see what we can see up here. Oh, okay. Things might be about to get complicated. Just what we needed.
Yes, Commander.
Well, we've seen this map before. It is kind of nighttime right now. We'll place the Javelin up over here. That's a Panther.
Commander.
We're going to sprint forward with the Orion. Actually, it's only 1 additional hex. Okay. Well, at this range, anything is kind of unlikely to happen.
Roger.
So we're going to continue closing in. Okay. Artillery barrage over this way. Good to know.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's place the fleet over this way for 2 evasive hips. And we'll take a pot shot at this scout helicopter.
Acknowledge.
Actually, we just blew it up. I'll take it.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Commander, I've got eyes on a new lance in the AO. Looks like Steel Viper markings. Damn it, our employers seem to have sprung a leak. Commander, those units are optional. If you need to evac, don't hesitate. Indeed.
Standing by.
Okay, Sketchy, I'm going to move you forward over here. We see a Streak SRM Scorpion and a Panther. SRM 6. X2.
Aye, aye.
I'm going to reserve our Javelin. Okay, we're going to move forward with the Orion.
Affirmative.
And let's take a quick look here. 25% on the LRM-20. I think we take that. Okay, reasonable damage there.
Orders.
The fleet is going to definitely hold back.
I copy.
Kind of hide over here for right now. Okay, here comes the Panther. I'm going to continue to reserve. I want to allow this Scorpion to move before we move the Javelin. And we don't know where the third member of this lance is. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. I think he was firing on these guys?
Yeah?
Is my theory, anyway?
Copy that.
I guess we'll move forward here. And we do see a helicopter. We'll take these odds and maybe we kill it again, but I would be a little surprised.
I'm taking the shot.
Yeah, absolutely not. Nowhere near. Okay, we're going to continue to reserve.
Affirmative.
That's all the reservations we get.
Commander?
Okay. We'll move the javelin over to here.
Moving to position.
And we will fire on this panther. Actually, we're not. We're going to brace. That's that artillery going off over here. We were outside of it. So what do they got going on? That stinger is damaged, and it's a stinger. So
Receiving you.
that's a good sign. Gonna back off with the flea over here. We're gonna see what our hit odds look like. Okay, we'll take the pot shot at the scorpion.
Let's see how you like this.
Didn't really expect much out of that.
That didn't hit.
Nope, it did not. I think right now they're moving the Ripper, is my theory. It's firing on the Stinger. I'll allow it. This is acceptable. What else we got? Okay, the Ripper's gonna move that way. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, Sketchy, you can get 2 evasive pips moving this way. It's better than nothing.
Affirmative.
And brace
Yep.
for right now. We're going to close in with the Orion. Up over this way. We have direct LOS on the Ripper. Or we have indirect on the Stinger, the Panther, or the Scorpion. But the Ripper is definitely our best target here.
Attacking from position.
Okay, that wasn't great, but it'll do. Fired on the Javelin and missed. That was exactly what I expected to happen.
Yep.
Now the Hatchetman could jump to there, or it could simply sprint over here.
Understood. Moving fast.
Hit odds on the Ripper are pretty low, and I think we're not going to take those for now. Okay, our turn.
Commander.
Gonna move the Flea into the water over here, and we're gonna take a pot shot at the Ripper.
Got it.
Did not hit, but that's okay.
That's a miss.
That's what pot shots are for. Just rolling the dice there.
Standing by.
We're gonna bounce Sketchy over to here now.
Move order confirmed.
And 22.8, I think we'll take this.
Confirmed.
Okay, we did 14 damage. It's something. That Stinger is closing in. And fires on the Ripper. That's acceptable. I will allow that. So far, that's all we've seen from the Steel Viper forces, is that Stinger. Okay. The Ripper fired back on the Stinger. I will definitely allow that too. And then I'm assuming it's ace piloting. Yeah. just moving back that way a little bit. That's fine. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to move in with the Orion here. And we are going to move in cover. There we go. And we can really light up this Panther. I mean, our hit odds aren't amazing, but we'll take what we can get. That was certainly not great. Okay. That Panther just didn't move.
What do you need?
Which I'll allow.
On it.
We're going to continue to close in with the Hatchetman. And we're just going to fire everything we can here.
Copy that.
Okay. Panther's taking some damage. That Scorpion... Is it incapable of moving? Or...
Yes,
I'm kind of confused by what it's doing. Well, the Scorpion hasn't moved yet this round. But let's see what we can do to the Panther. 8 damage is what we can do to the Panther. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I kind of want to dip the flea back over here for heatsink purposes this round. So we'll do that. Yeah, I expected that that would miss since we're starting to get out of optimal range of that PPC. That Stinger is closing in behind, and we'll allow it. It's still hitting that Ripper.
Yeah?
Okay, the Hatchetman, I kind of want it to sprint over here for stray shot purposes. This will, of course, impact our hit odds, but that's acceptable.
This should be...
Panther's definitely taking a lot of damage.
For orders.
We're going to move in out of cover with the Orion. The Orion should have plenty of armor to take this. And now we're really starting to get some decent hit odds on this Panther. Yeah, that's more like what I want to see. Surely they're going to move the Panther in response to that. Its armor is not doing so well. The Ripper is coming towards us. But I think it's still firing on the Steel Vipers, which I am fine with. And they just didn't do anything with this Scorpion again.
Awaiting orders.
Well, I'm going to take Sketchy off over this direction to hit the Panther in the side.
On the move. Copy that.
Only one hit. That was really unfortunate for a 50% hit chance. What else do we got? We don't know. Okay.
Yep.
Gonna close in with the Hatchetman here.
Going full
Straight through the
throttle.
cover. And we are going to avoid firing our lasers for right now. Actually, no, other way around. We're gonna fire just our medium lasers.
Attacking from position.
I didn't expect that we would hit, but I decided to take a
Negative
pot shot.
damage.
The Ripper is closing in and is now probably our primary target. Okay.
Good to go.
We'll have our flea dip out over here and turn like this. Fire on that Ripper.
Here it comes.
Okay, we missed. That's fine.
Negative damage.
Okay.
Orders.
The Orion could actually melee the Ripper. 0.2% chance. Yeah, fair enough. So we're going to walk the Orion into cover here. And actually, I thought that we had an angle on the Ripper, but apparently not. That's okay. We're going to avoid firing the LRM-20 right now, but everything else, light up that Panther.
On it.
Very nice damage. The Panther's on fire now. It did decide to attack the Orion, but that's okay. It's now within melee range of the Hatchetman, which is an interesting and bold choice. That's a dasher over there. Okay.
Aye, aye.
I'm going to dip the javelin back over here,
Roger that.
and we are going to light up the Ripper if we can. 2 HP in that torso.
Firing all weapons.
We'll give it a go.
Let's go.
Excellent. The Ripper is down.
Move her down.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Now, I'm actually going to move the Orion up over this direction
On it.
to start working on the Scorpion.
All pleasant.
Okay. 1 dead Scorpion.
That one's gone.
Fantastic. So we see the Stinger over there, and there's also a, what was this, a Darter? Or Dasher, okay.
Standing by.
Not super familiar with that model, but, you'll be
What
fine.
do you need?
I need you to melee this Panther, and it kind of doesn't matter what side you do it from, although this side is potentially... This is basically rear. Yeah, go ahead and do rear.
Heading out. Putting my weight into it.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So now we're going to take our flea over here. 0.9%. We're just going to hide for right now. I'm not going to take a 0.9% shot when we could potentially stray shot this.
Enemy flanking.
Okay. That's not a huge deal. They have someone moving in phase 22. It's the Dasher. Okay. Dasher just moved off over there.
What's up, boss?
The flea is going to dip over here and position like so. And just take a pot shot.
Firing a full salvo.
Close. But not quite.
No joy.
Okay.
Commander.
Sketchy. Your mission is to come over here and also work on the Panther. We crit the PPC and got a head hit there. That's acceptable.
Gonna hurt.
Okay, that Stinger is going to start closing in. There's a plan for that.
Yeah.
The Hatchetman is, of course, going to attack the Panther, ideally from this direction. Okay. Now then, the Orion is going to start moving up this way. There are flames on the way, so maybe we actually move here instead.
Position confirmed.
And as far as this goes, I'm going to not fire the LRM. And we're going to hope to not stray shot the Hatchetman, although there is the odds that we're probably going to.
Shot.
We did a little. But that Panther took a lot of damage.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
Okay, they attacked the Javelin. That's acceptable.
Systems holding.
Fine.
Aye, aye.
Sketchy, get over here. Actually, technically, get over here.
On my way.
Let's see if you can't finish this guy.
Give them everything I've got.
Oh, he ejected.
All primary targets
Excellent.
have been destroyed.
Okay, so we only see 2 light enemies coming in over here, and we can deal with those, I feel like. So I'm going to move the flea up over this way for right now, and we're just going to brace.
I'm here.
And then the Hatchetman can move up over this way
Let's move.
and can fire on the Stinger with everything we've got.
Okay, I'm on it.
decent damage there. The Stinger closes in and does nothing.
Yes, Commander.
Now the Orion can come up over here and face like this. I don't think there's any point in firing the LRMs right now, but everything else.
Copy that.
That's a dead Stinger.
Mech destroyed.
So there is another mech out there somewhere. Okay, a flamer on the Orion is irrelevant. That thing does not run hot.
Standing by.
Let's take the Javelin out behind this Dasher, although I would kind of prefer this angle for stray shot
Copy
purposes.
that. Let's see how you like this.
Okay,
Reporting critical hit.
that guy's unsteady right now. That's actually huge.
What's up, boss?
We'll close in with the Flea. Our hit odds aren't amazing, but we'll take this chance.
All weapons are go.
Very nice.
Target neutralized.
That's what I like to see.
Standing by.
Okay, let's head up over here. We still don't know where that other enemy mech is. Or even if it's a mech.
Aye. Understood. Moving fast.
Okay, we have a contact. I have no idea where this contact is. We allegedly have a contact. I'm very confused.
Commander. We'll go.
Where is this guy? This is the map boundaries here.
Ready for orders. Got it.
Standing by.
I have no idea where this enemy is.
All right. Full
Oh, it's
speed.
literally right here. Okay. Well, now we know.
Move order received.
So this is a salamander toad, specifically. I think we will go ahead and fire the LRM-20. This is a power suit.
Picked up.
Okay, we did some damage there.
Yes, Commander.
We'll take the Javelin up over this way. And we're just going to continue pouring as much fire in as we can.
Copy that.
They get to move now. They did very little there. Okay.
Commander?
Our Flea can't really get into position to do anything, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Orion can just move right over here
Location confirmed.
and take another shot at him. Don't bother with the LRM, I think. Okay, minor damage there.
Aye, aye.
The Hatchetman is going to close in, and this is going to do actual damage. Okay, that was really bad luck, given those options.
Awaiting orders.
Well, we'll just move in with the Javelin.
Affirmative.
Good
Okay,
to go.
and now the Flea can move over to here.
On it. I copy.
Yeah, we're getting some bad luck on this, but it's fine.
Damn it.
They are going to melee the Orion. Bold.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Okay. An Inferno round is fine.
Receiving you.
So, I kind of want to punch them back. What are our hit odds if we fire? Oh, our hit odds are really good. And there we go. Fantastic.
That one's good.
All targets eliminated. We didn't even take very much damage, so that should be super worthwhile, and we should be in a much, much better position now. In theory. Financially, anyway. So let's see what we get from salvage. We got 741,000 C-bills from that. That is enormous. They are insisting that they have rights to these mech parts, and they're offering us a couple of engine cores and a standard cockpit instead. I will accept this. I don't really care about a Dasher and a Stinger part. I'm much more interested in the Panther parts, really. And what else do we have in here? Claniar medium lasers. I mean, we can take an engine core 145. And we'll see what else we get. Okay. Reasonable. I mean, we're not really interested in that elemental part, but I guess it'll be good. So the question is, how much, or rather, how long is that going to take to repair? And I think that that's probably like 1 or 2 days. So let's see how that goes. One of these days it will load. There we go. 2 days, 4,000 C-bills. Yes, please. Fantastic. That's not 2 days, that's 4 days. Okay, whatever. That's still really, really solid. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to proceed with digging ourselves out of this financial hole. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.